When there are emergencies, sometimes the local jurisdiction can handle it, but other times they need special tools, special equipment, special expertise to come in. And that's something that the Sangamon County Rescue Squad's been integral in, and there could be some changes coming to their standard operating procedure. Joining us to talk about that is Robin Smith, a lieutenant with the Sangamon County Rescue Squad. Here with Springfield's Morning News, I'm Greg Bishop on 92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk. Robin, thanks for taking time with us this morning. What is the Sangamon County Rescue Squad?
The Sangamon County Rescue Squad is a volunteer agency that has been established since 1958 for the Sangamon County citizens.
So this, again, is an organization. You guys are volunteers. You train on all kinds of different things. Talk about the different types of things you guys train in.
Actually, excellent. Yeah, we train every Monday night. We train in areas of rope rescue, high-angle rescue, light extrication, heavy-duty extrication, fire support, air cascade, which is a unit that we support the local fire departments, and to refill their air packs as they're working a working fire. We also do dive training, where we work with the dive team and boat operations on recovery and, of course, rescue. And we also we have a dog team that does search and rescue. That will actually, they train on how to find people with their dogs.
We're talking with Robin Smith, a lieutenant with the Sangamon County Rescue Squad, and there's been some talk about a possible change to the standard operating procedure. Is it just going to be a name change, or what are some of the proposals that you've seen?
No, actually, there's quite a few proposals, and yes, to answer your question, there is going to be a name change. There's also some structural changes in regards to management, and basically it takes a lot of the chief's responsibilities in managing his team out of their hands and puts it into the O&M director's hand.
So the chief currently, he's been there for decades, at least in the capacity of working in an emergency type of situations, and talk a bit about his role and the work that he's done in the past.
Oh, absolutely. Terry Nightdecker is a huge mentor to the rescue squad. Terry is currently the chief of the rescue squad, and with that it comes years as a paramedic on the streets. Along with that, he was also chief of the dive team. With expertise in drowning scenarios, and he's also an ERT certified, which is Emergency Rescue Technician certified, which was one of the requirements back in the 80s and 90s. He also is a helicopter pilot, so he understands helicopter operations for landing zones and so forth, which he's passed on to his members. He's a wealth of information with 44 years, dedicated 44 years of service to the Sangamon County Rescue Squad and the citizens.
That's a wealth of information, institutional knowledge that is not easy to come by. Decades in the making for Terry Nightdecker, the chief of the Sangamon County Rescue Squad. We're talking with a lieutenant with the Rescue Squad, Robin Smith. So you'd mentioned some changes coming to the standard operating procedure, at least being proposed. Why should the public care about this, and what do you want the public to do about it?
Well, what we like to do is we understand that their changes are needed. And the staff and members understand that. One of the biggest things is that we're asking for the ability to have input into that. Also, it reduces the membership from currently what is 40 members with a silo of a dive team and a silo of a K-9 unit, and those are not counted towards the head count. They're going to reduce that to half, which is 20. And with a volunteer organization and folks that work full-time, you got to have a supply of manpower to be able to cover the calls. And those, of course, they don't come at our convenience, right? They come at 2 o'clock in the morning or they come at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, you have to have that amount of manpower to be able to help support the the other organizations within Sangamon County once we're called upon.
So if there are some changes to the operations and the manpower, you're saying essentially that could limit the availability and the responsiveness of these emergency crews.
Absolutely, it will. It also wants to, in the reduction of the membership, it cuts out the silo for the dive team. So a person that just wants to be a diver and just participate in the dive operations has to be a full-fledged member first before they can become a diver. So it would be like an additive to the job scope, so to speak. Same thing with K9. If you want to just bring your dog and train in the K9 arena, you have to be a full-fledged member, so that really reduces the head count all the way across the board.
Well, Robin, in 20 seconds here, who should people contact to sound off on this?
We are respectfully asking you to reach out to your board member and ask that that the rescue squad retain our current name and authorize a working group to give input on new SOPs and training requirements. Basically, we're asking that we just need to amend the current SOP. We don't need to make such a drastic change, and we do agree with the OEM director in regards to changes. There are some changes that need to be put into place.
Well, Robin, that's all the time we've got. Greatly appreciate you taking it with us to talk about the Sangamon County Rescue Squad. Be safe.
From the Fly SPI studios, take the easy way out. WMAY FM, Taylorville, Springfield's News and Talk is 92.7 WMAY.